Hello, my name is John Wills and I'm a former small research grant holder of the British Academy, the UK's voice for the humanities and social sciences. Today I'm going to talk about what it is like to be a video games researcher. What does a video games researcher involve? Well, most of us play video games, whether casually on smartphones, seriously, even competitively on our home consoles and VR headsets. The games industry, in fact, makes more money than music and movies combined. But do we really understand video games? Their ideas, their influences, their commentary on politics, society and culture? What do they tell us about the world we live in, the world outside the game? This is the sort of thing that I'm interested in. So what do I do on a daily basis? Well, alongside teaching at university, I develop research projects on video games and how they intersect with history and society. As part of my grant for the British Academy, I looked specifically at how video games depicted the United States of America. From titles in the early 1970s, some 5 decades ago, that asked players very basic questions such as naming a capital city, through to very complex and immersive games such as Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption 2 today. Now, an important question is, do I get to play video games as part of my job? Well, yes I do. I play games on, well, like the Nintendo Switch here. It does come, however, with a range of challenges, this sort of job. One is the core aspect of play itself. It may shock you to learn that I'm definitely not the best games player in the world. I may have some skills at titles, I can even play Just Dance relatively well, but that's very different from being able to beat every game I look at. Unlike analysing a film, which may say take 2 hours to watch, game stories may take over 50 hours of extensive play to just begin to understand their narratives. In a sense, that requires quite a lot of dedication to research. I like YouTube videos of playthroughs, they can be useful. And if you're one of those people who watches gamers on YouTube, then maybe in a way you're already doing some research. Another challenge is looking at games from prior decades on old, obsolete and even rare technology. Just here is a MB Vectrix from 1982, distinctive for its wireframe graphics and one of the first games machines to speak to the player. There are now museums and archives collecting material about older machines, but as a society we've been very slow to take games seriously and slow to preserve a valuable recreational element. So hopefully that gives you a brief insight into what it's like to be a video games researcher. Feel free to get in touch with me via Twitter at Dr. John W, and thank you to the British Academy for the opportunity to speak with you today.